Alrighty then, so Robert has a good question here. He says, during the meeting today, could you comment on the value of Longtail Pro, which is some software for finding hot keywords? Otherwise, it appeared that everything else offered by them is data we can uncover for free. It's offered via the Warrior Forum for only $27. They also suggest niches of value. So good question there, Robert. What I would say is most things on the Warrior Forum are just a distraction to you. Okay, I'll start with that, and that may be controversial. A lot of people may say, oh, the Warrior Forum is great, I buy loads of stuff on there. But it is such a distraction to people when you're trying to get on with your business. You're trying to focus on the building blocks, the foundations of growing your business, but then consistently getting distracted by these shiny objects. Because after all, the sales pages are created to get your attention, to distract you from what you're currently doing, and getting your attention onto their sales page to want or need or feel like you need their stuff. So that's the first thing I would say. Try to pay less attention to that, because all of the products on there are built to distract you from what you should be doing, okay? Yes, some of them may complement what you're doing, which is, I'm guessing, why you're asking this now, and that's why I've answered this question, because it's a good one, okay? So the second part of this answer is down to SEO, the use of SEO, because keywords for niche research or whatever used to be really important when people relied so much on Google and getting traffic from Google, but nowadays we don't have to use Google for getting traffic. We don't have to rely on SEO to get traffic, because with a click of a button you can get traffic from Facebook ads, Google AdWords, Bing ads, Yahoo ads, and LinkedIn ads, and so many more as well, Twitter ads as well, or solo ads, or native advertisements, or whatever, right? Whatever traffic source you use, all of them allow you in that way, with the examples that I just mentioned, to get traffic with a push of a button. So with SEO, the whole premise of SEO is, hey, you can get traffic for free. But then behind the scenes, what they don't tell you is they've outsourced some of the aspects of their SEO to other people at a price. Right? So it's not free traffic because you're paying somebody else to do that stuff for you, right? And this is just a good example which everyone should take into account as well. The whole thing with SEO is, again, people say, oh, I got this traffic for free, but they don't mention they had to pay somebody else to build links, or to manage the on-page settings or keywords of their website, or whatever, right? I don't know much about SEO. I don't need to. And that's the next point I'm getting onto. Google are changing the rules all the time. They have the penguin update and all the other random animal name updates they've had since then, and it's just hard to keep up with what they change. And every single time that an update happens, there's always a thread on a forum somewhere with people complaining about how their sites are no longer getting traffic because Google have changed the rules. They changed the game and didn't send them a memo. Instead, I would much rather you focus on building your own traffic stream, not relying on somebody else. And that's what this question is all about. It's about finding keywords. That's what the software is all about, because keywords are essentially a big aspect of SEO. So if you're going to be using SEO with your business, if that's the main way you will be getting traffic, then yes, that would be something worth looking into. But primarily, when selecting a niche, you should not even consider the keywords. And again, that may be controversial to some people who focus on SEO, but I would much rather be in control of my own traffic and be able to scale the traffic when I need to or want to make more sales, right? With SEO, you can't say, hey Google, send me an extra 100 visitors today. You can't do that because there's just no option for that, really. It's down to the amount of people searching for that specific keyword or key phrase in Google. Whereas with pay-per-click traffic or paid advertising of any kind, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever, you can say, okay, I'm going to increase my budget today by $20 to get X amount of extra visitors, and therefore make X or Y more sales than yesterday, or whatever, because it's all scalable. And that's the beauty of that. That's the beauty of what I teach with the whole paid advertising thing, because you don't have to reinvent your business every time Google does an update. Facebook or any kind of paid advertising platform is not going away. That concept has been around for many, many years and is not going anywhere, really. Just paying other sites that already have traffic to send you some of their traffic. That concept is not going anywhere, and it's so much infinitely more scalable than relying on SEO or Google. We don't need to lick their behinds just to appease the Google gods anymore. We can just demand traffic and get it whenever we want to make more sales in our business, of course, right? And that's something to consider as well. When you are paying for traffic, you of course get more money back in sales, of course. Otherwise, it's ultimately pointless, right? And the best way of doing that is by improving your sales funnel, having it set up correctly, and so on, right? Which is all stuff we teach in this coaching program. So, yeah, to answer your question, Robert, I wanted to give that in-depth answer just because maybe you can see the backstory of why that's important. But the Longtail Pro software may be just another distraction for you when choosing your niche, or concreting that decision in your mind of, is my niche choice profitable enough or whatever. The keywords don't matter. It's down to, do you have a desire to become an expert or knowledgeable in that niche, or to be seen as an expert in that niche? Yes? Awesome. Is there an active audience in that niche? Yes? Awesome. And does it have enough offers to promote? Does it have more than 3 products in the clickbank.com marketplace with a gravity of 10 or more at the bare minimum? The higher the gravity, the better. Yes? Awesome. There's your niche.